Hello.
Hello.
It's nice to see you again. I always enjoy your joy and exuberance and sort of enthusiasm for life. How can I help today?
It's something I thought this morning. Why am I so smiley? Where does that come from?
Yeah.
And people are always saying, you're really smiling.
You're smiley, you're happy, you're laughing.
So I just reflected on that this morning. And I think it might be because when I was growing up, I had brown skin. Well, I still have brown skin in a very white area. So I think I learned how to ease people.
Yeah.
To make them think, to see past the colour.
Don't be scared of me kind of thing.
Don't be scared of me.
And I was also
a bit...
Yeah, so we're formed by our traumas, our cultures, the context we grew up. If she'd have grown up in a country where everyone looked like you might not have that, right?
Yeah.
So there was an otherness there that led to that. That makes sense. I can relate to that a little bit. I grew up in a place where everyone was cousins and they all came from this one area. My family moved in and I had a different name and I spoke differently. And it was always sort of othered a little bit. So it's not quite the same, but I can relate a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, so in terms of values then, you've developed a behavior which is being, and for a good reason, I don't want to knock that, and it is, people love it, it's not a problem, right? So, actually, we'll find out, maybe it is a problem. Does that match your values to be, what would you call it? Joyful, exuberant?
I think it does. Yeah, I think it does, because my values are, promoting love and connection.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to do.
Great.
That is what I do.
So this is an example. This is actually worth pointing out, where her conditioning, even if it came from, quite a tricky situation she was in growing up, actually does meet her values. And then it's actually about self-acceptance, maybe just kind of a little self-acceptance gesture of going, wow, I was conditioned, maybe not in the best way, but actually I love what I am because of that. How's that?
Bit odd.
Bit odd because...
No, I do like that. I do like it. I just was questioning whether it was the smiling, the constant smiling and wanting to, laughter is just really, it's just, I love it. But I just wondered.
That's the but.
Yeah.
Let's get to the but. So can I just jump in a minute?
Yeah.
So you have a thing that's good, that is value, that is a virtue that you have, right? You're smiley, you're happy, you bring joy, that's aligned with your values, that virtue is lovely. Every virtue has another side. And often we say you have a superpower, but you need a sidekick, right? You need a balancing force. So what is the, I won't say dark side, what is the not so good side of that value, of that virtue you have of being smiley and happy?
Yeah, that's what I want to find out.
Does it, for example, mean people don't take you seriously? Does it mean that you're hiding a sadness? I'm just guessing here because these are common ones.
Maybe what happens if it isn't reciprocated? What happens if they don't get it?
Mm-hmm.
I think my expectations are high, so I'll feel frustrated with them. But why wouldn't you want to connect and be loving and stuff?
Just close your eyes a minute. If someone doesn't want to connect and have fun and play, because I'll play with you, right? Like as soon as we met, we're like, we'll play, this is fine, right? My Irish side was connecting with your, whatever it is, Caribbean side or whatever, and it was all fine. I'm wondering if that's subtly threatening. Because if that's, it came from this is a different kind of coaching now. So if that came from a place of you establish safety by being fun and joyful, is it unsafe if someone doesn't want to engage that way? It might not be. Again, I'm just guessing here.
No, I don't think so.
Right, let's go another way then. What is a balancing virtue that's needed? So one virtue is being fun, being exuberant, but that on its own is just one side of the equation of being a human.
Integrity.
Right? Integrity, right. Nice. Did you see what you did when you said that? What did you do in your body? You kind of sat up.
Yeah.
You see that? So this fun, joyful laughing, but fun while sacrificing your integrity, that would not be okay with you.
I think that might be it, actually.
Yeah. You want to articulate that?
Yeah, because I think I know that people value being in my environment, and it's lovely and it's safe and it's nurturing and stuff.
Yeah. Don't dismiss that too quick, because that's a big deal. Because to other people, that's wonderful, and it's a superpower. So I just want you to actually kind of take a moment, maybe acknowledge that. That's awesome. Anyone love that about her? What she just said? Like, I do. Yeah. And let's do an and.
Okay. That's
And
the base.
base. Obviously, I'm like that. Base given and.
There's stuff. I think, I've been studying for years. There's stuff. There's, research evidence and stuff. And
so you want to be respected and not just
yes,
loved.
yes,
Yeah.
And I work in
to be loved or respected. Both. All right.
And I work in a real white middle class area, and I think possibly been overlooked.
Okay.
Because
you're fun and safe.
Yeah.
And there's that you learned as a way to gain safety when you were young. But there's another part of you that wants integrity. And I'd say here, this is about something like recognition for your authority in the field. Is that something like that? Like being recognized as...
Not authority, just, I guess,
competent.
Yeah. I remember being sat around a table of NHS commissioners and stuff. And the first thing I said when we got outside was, I sat around a table, ran a big white table of people. And it was really a big deal for me to arrive there, but still not feel. And I'm frustrated with not, I don't know.
Okay, so we go to the virtues. So one is fun, safe, accessible, connected. You're never going to lose that. As part of you, that's always there. Okay, so we're not going to get rid of that, just to be clear. Yeah. And what you're leading into, I hear, is something like owning your authority, owning your competence. And that's going to lead to like a different kind of recognition from people. They're not going to be overlooking you. Well, it's going to be, if they're crazy racist, they could, but it's going to be harder for them to overlook you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah. So what's the embodiment of that second virtue?
Probably not like this.
Show me the fun one first, because you can be great at that. So if me and you were just meeting like yesterday, it's like forwards, engaged, sort of heart-led. So it's quite hearty. Yeah. There's a pop cultural piece in there as well as an adaptation, right? And then let's try a little bit more grounded, a little bit more serious. So feet on the floor if you can. Yeah, I'd come so you can put your feet flat. Yeah. Yeah. And just for a moment, try this. We're not going to literally do this in your NHS meeting, right? But forwards a little bit. Fingers together, arms straight. That's it. Whoa, I'm like the queen, right? You feel that? It's like Mum Bear. Yeah? Yeah, now take the hands down, but keep a bit of that quality. Take your hands to here. Relax into it a little bit. Oh, that's nice. So this is like, I'm taking you seriously now, right? You look like you just got taller. That makes sense?
Yeah.
I'm like, what do I do? This is like an authority here, yeah? How's that feel?
Different.
Different. You're going to wear it in, right? New shoes?
Yeah, I think I need to revisit quite a lot. Practice, yes.
Right, so you've got a default, and that default might even say this isn't safe. But hey, people of color shouldn't do this because, they're going to get... Yeah, so it's like, and obviously it's contextual, it needs calibrating. But this pose could be a practice for authority pose, toolkit pose, and this can build this second virtue. What do you call this virtue?
Integrity.
Integrity. Okay, nice. That works. Yeah. I also thought there's something in there like authority or leadership or something of that nature, but integrity works.
Yeah.
Great. Who do you know that has this that you like and respect?
You?
Someone not as pale as me. I have translucent privilege. I'm Irish. So I want someone that you can...
Someone of color.
Yes, that you respect that has this quality.
Obama,
yeah. Nice dignity, nice kind of spine. Yeah. Either of them, actually.
Such integrity.
Yeah. There's a quality there, right? So there's your archetype.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've got an archetype, you've got a postural adjustment, you've got a practice you can take away to kind of, because you need to wear it in, you need to get used to it. Okay, so you can still be friendly one, do that one, that's fine, totally fine, still there. You see, you haven't lost it. And now you've got another one you can practice.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
Lovely, good work.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.